The F-16 is extremely sophisticated. It's highly maneuverable and very fast, with a top speed of Mach 2, over 2,000 kilometers per hour. A powerful onboard computer helps fly the plane, so pilots can concentrate on their main job. The F-16 carries a 6-barreled 20mm cannon and a range of missiles, rockets and bombs. It also has a sophisticated defensive system. An electronic countermeasures unit can detect if the plane is being tracked by radar. Flying a regular pattern is dangerous. The Soviet-made SA-6 is specifically designed to shoot down fast fighter aircraft. It's so lethal, NATO pilots call it the Three Fingers of Death.
Once you fire, the chances are that you'll hit your target.
The missiles are radar guided. They follow a beam powerful enough to detect aircraft up to 75 kilometers away, at altitudes up to 10,000 meters. The colonel switches it on. At 2:50 p.m., Bob Wright's radar alarm goes off. His instruments tell him it's an SA-6. He radios O'Grady.
Factor 5-1, Mud 6 bearing 090.
That means I had an SA-6 off to my east.
Factor 5-2, make it.
I report back to him.
Then, the radar signal disappears. Wright contacts NATO's airborne early warning system to check if they can detect an SA-6 in the area.
And they said that right now they had no indications.
It must be a false alarm. The pilots continue their patrol. 8,000 meters below them, with that brief burst of radar, he knows the fighter planes can detect his radar. If he switches it on for too long, the pilots will locate him and take him out. The colonel has a cunning plan. That short pulse of radar was just enough to give him the speed, heading and altitude of the F-16s. He will fire his missiles without radar guidance and only switch it on at the last possible moment, 5 seconds from impact. If he misses, he and his team are dead. They only have one chance. The Three Fingers of Death point straight at the jets.
I gave the order to fire.
The SA-6 missile is armed with a high explosive warhead designed to fragment on impact and totally destroy the target. With a range of 24 kilometers and a top speed of over 3,000 kilometers per hour, it will reach the F-16s in under 10 seconds. With no radar signal guiding it, the missile is invisible. Five seconds before the missile reaches the F-16's altitude, the colonel switches the radar guidance back on. An alarm goes off in O'Grady's cockpit.
Factor 5-2, Mud 6 bearing 090. Factor 5-1, make it.
The SA-6 radar beam bounces off O'Grady's aircraft and is picked up by a dish in the missile's nose. The reflected beam guides it towards its target. Wright sees the missile breaking through the clouds, heading for O'Grady.
Factor 5-1, missiles in the air, missiles in the air.
I called missiles in the air and then break.
But O'Grady doesn't hear him. The missile explodes between the two planes. But another missile is already on its way.
Counter, counter, counter.
O'Grady has no time to react. The plane breaks apart and plunges out of the sky. Wright loses sight of O'Grady's cockpit.
Basher 5-2 has been hit.
I never saw him eject. I never saw him in a parachute.